Yesterday's question, I asked everybody on Instagram. You know, for instance, remember back in Toledo days or anytime you out late at night and shit, and y'all get hungry, the munchies come in, what place would you rather go to between IHOP, Denny's, Waffle House, or Taco Bell?
Waffle House.
Waffle House?
Absolutely.
You know,
Waffle
I said
House.
the same exact thing.
Absolutely Waffle House. Talking 2 a.m. Ain't nothing else open.
No, it's sometimes Denny's is, depending where you at.
Put it like this, you'll tell a lot about the type of person a person is off where they go at 2 a.m. in Toledo, Ohio. You go to IHOP, you're nasty.
You know what's funny, bro? Listen, I put this poll on the Lavish Journey yesterday,
Right.
and 44% of people said they go to Denny's over Waffle House.
Them 44% need to go. I'm going to watch my mouth on here, but nah, it's definitely Waffle House all day on that 2 a.m. trip.
And Waffle House, for me personally, it slumps me afterwards. After I eat that, I'm full. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Waffle House, you got any itis, Waffle House going to take care of it. You're going to be done. You're going to be done for sure.
No, that's a fact. But with that being said, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gaines, over here today with my brother, Culture.
And what's up, y'all? My name is Culture. You can follow me on Instagram. Do it for the culture. Spell culture with the letter Q. Outside of that, welcome to LA, brother.
Hey, you know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
So quick introduction, because this is their first time. I think I had you on here in college as well. But this is their first time seeing you in this light.
One time you stayed off of Burn Road.
Yeah.
I remember.
So let everybody know kind of what you do, who you are, you know, the whole runaround.
My name is Culture. Obviously, I reside here in LA. I'm big in the poetry world and just hosting nightlife, etc. Just being an overall personality, being a mental health advocate, and just trying to inspire people through my daily motivation, my daily trials and tribulations, and trying to be the best version of me possible and get money. Nothing too crazy at all. So
I don't think you trying, brother. You're doing it. You know.
Hell yeah.
So when it comes to poetry, like, what got you into poetry?
Pretty much I got into poetry when I was about 15, 16 years old. Growing up, I dealt with a lot of domestic violence, etc. And I just started writing. And then one day I said something and it rhymed. And then one thing led to another. I ended up going to the University of Toledo. My basketball coach made me go to college. Ended up going to the University of Toledo. And then there was an open mic night in the student union up in Rocky's Attic. I believe that's what it was called.
Yep.
Yeah, some girls was outside the Crossings. When I went to the University of Toledo, it was called the Crossings, not President's Hall now. But anyway, yeah, we was outside the Crossings.
Sorry, y'all. Them Hollywood sirens.
No, you good.
All right, we good now.
Nah, but we was all outside the Crossings. We was just rapping, spitting, and some girls, they was like, "Oh, there's an open mic tonight. You should go." Like, what is that? Then they told me what it was. I was like, I ain't going to that. Like, I ain't about to go talk in front of these people and embarrass myself. And then the girls, they was like, "No, you should really go." And then if the ladies want you to go, you got to do it for the most part. So I ended up going. It went very well. It was something very new for me. It was something very fresh. And then from there, I kept going to open mics, became president of Deep Poetry Society at the University of Toledo, was going to different colleges all throughout Ohio, spitting, winning competitions, etc. And now, just fast forward, poetry world, hey, I'm full-edged, knee-deep in it. I throw some of the biggest poetry competitions, give out the most money. Over the past 3 years, I've given out about $50,000 just throughout competitions. Just giving people a platform where they can showcase their talent, because no matter how dope I am, I tell anybody I'm a fan of the art. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how dope I ever get with it, it's like I'm always just a genuine fan of the art, and I love giving back for what I love. So that's pretty much what poetry is with me. The next event is either going to be in Atlanta or New Orleans. I'm working out with some of my partners right now, the logistics and the details. But Atlanta and New Orleans is definitely on the menu, 100%.
You know, that was well said. That was a good introduction, by the way. That was real good.
I appreciate it. Much respect.
It is funny you brought up like how you started in college and everything. So I feel like that's when a lot of people kind of tapped into like a different type of creativity in college. Yeah. And you said your basketball coach, he told you to go to college. So at first, did you not want to go to college?
I hated school.
I
hated school. My basketball coach, I was living with him about 16, 17, and he changed my life. Like, he taught me how to be a man. He ain't never steered me wrong. like just always guided me in the right direction. He was like, yo, you just graduated high school. What you about to do? I didn't know what I was going to do. Hey, I graduated high school. What you mean what I'm about to do? Then he was like, hey, my kids go to college. I don't know what you about to do. You better work it out. And then I just ended up, all right, I'm going to go to University of Toledo. And that's pretty much how it happened.
That's wild. You know, it's funny at 18, like, for instance, my parents, they gave me a choice. They said, hey, either you go into the military or you going to college. And I was just like you, hated school.
Yeah.
I graduated high school like with a 1.6 or some shit like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so college was the last thing in the back of my head. But I think it's good to have that environment around you to kind of push you, at least try it out. Because let's say if you didn't go, you probably would never tap. You probably would have tapped into poetry in a different way, probably. But you see what I mean?
Yeah,
it all worked out.
I think college it definitely helps. It helps bring you out your shell.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of my coolest homeboys, some of my coolest homegirls to this day, I met at the University of Toledo. And it's like, if I didn't go to the University of Toledo, or just to any college in general, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't go to college, I never would have met these people. You know what I'm saying? It's just the relationships and the networks, because you got to think, after college, everybody goes their own way. Everybody do what they do. But now if you ever in that person's city, you got a relationship with that person. You could tap in with that person. So,
Yeah, college gave me a lot of benefit personally. I mean, we met in college. That's how we got here now. Same frat and everything.
Absolutely. Iota, what up?
Yeah. Sorry, graduated college, and then you moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
Now, how was life in Atlanta? I only been one time. What, 1.5?
Okay.
1.5 times. How was that?
Atlanta's dope. Like, Atlanta's definitely dope. It's I ain't about to be politically correct on here. Atlanta is like, like I ain't gonna hold y'all. Atlanta is dope. It's literally freshman year of college all over again. And I say that like, I remember my freshman year of college, I was in every party. I'm talking going there dressed a certain way. By the time I leave, I'm drenched from sweating and just jumping around partying. In Atlanta, it's literally freshman year of high school all over again. There's a party every night. There's women everywhere. The best analogy I could use is literally freshman year of college all over again.
I believe it. I believe it. I see it on the Instagram stories. I know a few people that stay out there in Atlanta. Yeah. And I'm like, damn.
It's capped though. It's capped though too.
Yeah.
It's so capped there.
Oh,
like, it's not
faking it.
That is the #1 capped city in America. Like from the women to the fellas, it's bad. Like the level of cap that goes on there. Like it definitely, moving to a bigger city, it definitely opens your eyes up a lot. Like, but I love Atlanta. Don't get it twisted. I love Atlanta.
Yeah. How long, you was out there, what, 3-4 years?
No, I was out there for 5.
5?
I was out there for 5.
Time fly, man.
Hey, 5 years. But I made a lot of money in Atlanta. That's when I really started throwing some of the biggest poetry competitions I had. Was all in nightlife, hosting at 2 Chainz clubs, all different types of clubs in Atlanta. But then, like I said again, it's just, hey, you know what I'm saying, you do these different things, but then life is about evolving. You know, you appreciate the journey, but you got to evolve. It's like you don't want to be doing the same thing forever. It's like you have to grow, you have to network. That's the only way you get experience, and that's how you become more wiser. And when you're more wiser, that's how you make the best decisions in life. So
facts. Yeah, doing the same thing, you never grow from doing the damn same thing. I always evolve. Like, I will always do media related stuff, but I will always do different things within it, like a podcast or a vlog or, you know, I don't know, street interviews. So when you went to Atlanta, you know anybody out there, or you just started from the ground up?
I knew one of our frat brothers there. I knew another frat brother from Kent State. But for the most part, when I went there, I didn't know nobody. Facts. Like, I went there, and then it was like, this is the furthest place I ever been from home. And then, hey, we about to get money. I started working at UPS. I got a job at UPS. They gave me a bag simply because I had a degree. They gave me a bag. And then from there, I was like, yo, what do I love to do? I love to do poetry. Like, I genuinely love it. Like, that's the best part in life, doing what you love to do. I started going to poetry events, and they was cool, but I just felt like it wasn't like me, if that makes sense. Like, I was like, yo, this is cool, this is dope, but I want to put my own twist on this. And then I started having my own competitions. My competitions is different from any other competitions. I never duplicated nobody, bit anyone's style or anything. And the reason I'm able to do it so much now, like no matter what city I'm in, is because I've done it so long and my rapport is there. So it's like this is the world of scamming, when everybody's trying to get over on people, everybody's trying to jug a person. So it's like, yo, when you come across the business, it's like, yo, that person's not jugging, that person's not scamming, like they're gonna pay. So yeah, I said Atlanta's dope. Atlanta is dope for the most part. I just feel like I just got to a point where I evolved out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
and when it's time to do that, it's time to go.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
Yeah, it was just time for me to evolve. But it's definitely, if you looking for a good time though, go to Atlanta.
Oh, I ain't lying about that.
if you trying to go kick it, you know what I'm saying, you trying to see some beautiful woman, definitely go there. But if you're looking for the woman of your dreams, she's not in Atlanta. She's not in Atlanta.
I've seen, he lived there. I don't know. I've seen some beautiful women in Atlanta. I'll be wondering, like, what's the catch, baby? What's behind this, you know?
Majority of women, they date in your pocket. It's not you.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, you'll be in a club, you'll see a dude come in with a girl flawless. Dude look like a bum, but his pocket ain't bummy. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, think of it like this. What are women taught at a young age? What's a girl's best friend?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Okay. And what equates to diamonds?
Money.
Exactly. So, hey, from a woman's standpoint, okay, hey, Josh over here may be the ugliest guy in the room, but Josh is the richest guy in the room. So to her, hey, he may be ugly, but what's more important to her, your looks,
right,
or your pocket,
right.
And majority of women in Atlanta, it has nothing to do with your looks. If you got a pocket, bruh, they gonna drain your pocket down to your last penny. Seriously, like, you come across, that's why I tell anybody, if you come across, it ain't even just Atlanta, anywhere, like, you come across a genuine woman that she don't want your pocket, she don't care about, I mean, it's important to care about how much money the person makes, you know what I'm saying, because that is a priority in a relationship, but I'm saying that's not the head all be all, you know what I'm saying. You come across a woman who genuinely rock with you, for you, keep that woman around, because a lot of women you bumping across, it's literally, it ain't nothing outside of your pocket. Hey, if
what you make, what you do, where you stay,
it's all your pocket.
I need help with a bill.
But it's also cap though too. Yeah. Don't go broke trying to uphold a lifestyle you can't afford. Hey, because these women, kid you not. Hey, you get a woman, you spend $400 to get a woman hair. You know you ain't got that $400 to spend. Next, she gonna be all over you, loving you and everything. But now you can't do it no more.
You spend your last $400 on her. She out here looking good, got a roster.
No, and that's the part where I say it's cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll literally go broke out here.
Yep.
It's like, I mean, if you got it and you really rock with shorty like that, do what you do. But don't go broke trying to uphold a lifestyle you can't afford, because they not going nowhere. They not going nowhere.
Know, speaking of being in big city, you know, I've been in LA for almost 3 years now, and it's the same out here to an extent. I guess Atlanta's probably more flashy with it, but out here, it's the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Women, they always ask, what does he do? How much does he make? You know?
Yeah.
They don't look at the morals, it seems like. I'm not sure, is that our generation or just because we're in big cities?
There's no morals out here. There's no morals. There's no morals and principles. It's almost, for the dollar, you will be surprised what a person will do. For the dollar. I kid you not.
A little piece of change.
Hey, the ugliest dude over there, he got enough money in his pocket, will woo the most beautiful woman in the room. Just off of his pocket. The pocket outweighs the looks. Like, think about it. Like, a woman could think this guy is the most attractive guy, but if he ain't got two pennies to rub together, she gonna be like, I'm cool on him. I'll take this ugly dude over here. That's why I said, if you come across a genuine woman who genuinely rock with you, you know what I'm saying, that genuinely support you, keep that woman around. Like, keep that woman
So what
around.
you saying is we got to go back to the Midwest.
I don't know. I mean, I love the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? They made me who I am. But, I mean, there's not too many genuine women out here. So I say if you bump into a genuine woman, Yo, keep her around, G.
Yeah.
Because these, I think my sister Lex, ATL, shout out to Lex. Hey, these women are witches. In the words of Lex, these women are witches.
I mean, you gotta be careful, but now I'm 31. I'm able to kind of weave them out now. You know what I mean? I know they all ask the same similar questions.
So, in your opinion, what's the sign that she at your pocket?
It's always the first one. They never ask how much you make. They be like, what do you do for work? Or if you say, like, for instance, let's say I'm a nurse. What type of nurse are you? You know what I mean? Oh, really? Do you plan on getting your doctorate in that?
Right.
What else do you do besides nursing? It's like, damn. You didn't ask me, where I'm from, how I grew up, what do I like to do?
There's no morals at all. Like, when the conversation, and I'm glad you said that, when the conversation, it usually it don't take a long conversation. Like,
it don't.
Soon as y'all start talking, her first couple sentences is about money.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not.
Keep it moving, fellas. But like he said, though, if you out here with tons of money, go ahead, have fun. Know what comes with it, though. But have fun.
If you got to spend, but it's even like that. That's the part where it's like you got to be real with yourself. Like a lot of dudes is insecure and they can't keep it real with themselves. It's like, yo, is this lady, like, you could look at a girl and be like, yo, if this money wasn't here, would she really be here? Yeah. Like, for real. It's like, if your life just hit the fan tomorrow, if you and this girl, like, say if like him and the girl didn't live together and his life hit the fan tomorrow, hey, look, I ain't got no money. My life just hit. Hey, I need a couch to crash on for the month. She gonna look at dude. What? Hey, you gonna be like, I don't know this person. Like, where did this person come from? Like, that pocket ran out.
That's true. Damn. I feel like you just gotta take care of yourself. The women can always find a way to hop on to somebody else, find somebody else to do that shit off. A guy though, we can't do that. We can't just go on a woman and stay with her, randomly. A woman can do that though.
I think the thing
not all of them.
Right. I think the thing is it gets old.
It does.
Like, and by the time a lot of people understand that, it's too late. This is what I mean. Like, a woman.
When it's too late.
Yeah. So too late is the woman who would never give you the time of day in college, or even you could say high school or college, never gave you the time of day, but now 38, 39. Oh, I always wasn't. I bet you was. I bet you was.
I always liked you. I always had a thing for you. I ain't talked to you in 18 years, girl.
I bet you did. Yeah. Hey, dog, now you on the decline. Like, nah. That's the part where I say, like, it gets old. Like, it literally gets old. It's almost like, whether you're a man or a woman, what are you doing for yourself? Like, what's something you can look back on yourself, hey, like, and be proud of? Like, it's almost, what do you gotta show for the things that you've done? You know what I'm saying? When you look at your 40, your 50, your 60-year-old self, like, what do you have to show yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I accomplished this. Like, you don't want to be that person looking back on your life like, dude, man, I really messed it up with that girl. Or as a girl, I really messed it up with that dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because now it's too late. Hey, you past season now. Hey, you didn't realize that when you was outside. You was out here trying to break pockets. Now you're lonely. You nut.
That's bad. You got to move with attention. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect because somebody can call me out like, Justin, full of shit. But listen, you do got to move with attention. And I do think about the future. Yeah, I'm 31 right now, and this is like my prime. I ain't going to lie. I'm having fun. I'm not out here in the streets spending money.
So is there a special woman right now?
Not right now.
Right now.
There's somebody I'm talking to, but I ain't gonna say I'm about to get married soon. I'm still out here exploring the options,
So if you talking to her,
we're not dating her, we're talking.
What? What?
So
what does that mean?
Dating to me is like, talking to me is that we're getting to know each other, seeing if this is even possible.
So what is dating?
And dating is like the step. For me, dating is the step after that. It's like, all right, this may possibly go somewhere. Let's take things a little more serious because after this, we're going to be together. It's levels for me. I'll be moving so slow. It's crazy.
So when you date, do you date more than one person?
Yeah, I do. Well, I talk to more than one person, but I try to just date one person, though. I know it. That's funny. We just talking about this the other day. What's the difference between talking and dating? Because you can talk to somebody for a week, and then they may never talk again. But if you dating somebody 1, 2, 3 dates, it must be going somewhere. Like, have you been on a date with somebody 3 or 4 times and it didn't? Well, probably haven't. It's life, and it didn't go anywhere.
Either we're together or we're not.
Oh, so you don't go through the dating phase.
Either we're together or we're not.
Well,
think about it. It's almost okay. We not together, but you not allowed to be with nobody. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
oh,
like,
they can do what they want to do. I am open with that.
No. It could be either way.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether that's the guy saying it to the woman or the girl saying it to the dude. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it's like, if we are dating, it's your choice whether you only want to deal with me or not. And it's my choice if I only want to deal with you or not. And then if you elect to go evolve yourself with other people, it's my choice to still pursue you, knowing that I'm not the only person you're involved with. So it's like, for me, it's either we're together or we're not. And if we're not together, I can't be mad.
Okay, that's actually very well said. I sound kind of complicated with mine, but I get it. No, it does make sense. Either we're pretty much. Either we're together or not.
Because it's a safety net. It's I can't be mad about nothing.
Facts.
And you can't either.
Yep.
It's like, hey,
But you know one thing?
It's just a safety net.
See, my problem is I do situationships too much. That's my biggest flaw right there. Because I'm like, oh, you can do what you want to do. And she's like, all right, you can do what you want to do. And then I go do me. It's an argument.
But that's why, like, believe it or not, like, you gotta communicate in advance what it is. Like,
even you do sometimes,
like,
it still don't work.
You really have to, but then if it don't work, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? You said it in advance, so it's like, hey, if whatever it is, establish what it is, or intentional. That's the word.
Good word.
Intentional. Be intentional about what you're trying to do. Like, yo, if you trying to fuck, you'll be surprised. A lot of women, they may be just on, hey, that's all you want me to. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. You feel what I'm saying? Or you may have a woman who like, hey, I really ain't really looking for a relationship right now. I'm just looking for a good time, or X, Y, and Z. But whatever your intentions are, you know what I'm saying? Let it be known.
Facts.
Like, hey, if you do want to go on a couple dates, let it be known. Hey, this is my intentions with you. Hey, I would like to go on a few dates with you, X, Y, and Z. And she may be like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. Like, it just depends.
I'm trying to fuck.
Exactly. It's just like, whatever you're, be intentional out the gate. It would eliminate so much extraness, so much pettiness. You feeling like that person is doing the most. It's like, just be intentional in the beginning. You
ain't lying, brother. I tried to do that, but it always fails. So I'm at the point now, speaking, and right now, I can't do situationships no more. I can do some dating, and then, go from there.
You feel like you met the woman of your dreams already?
No, not yet.
No,
not yet. It's funny because I went home a few weeks ago because my grandfather passed away. Rest in peace, granddad.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir. And my dad was like, you're getting older now. I'm getting older. What about some grandkids? And I'm like, what? And my pops have never brought nothing like. I never heard him say no shit like that before.
Yeah.
And then it hit me. I was like, damn, I must be 32. You know what I mean? So.
When your birthday?
November 23rd.
Oh snap!
Yeah, Sagittarius season. So.
Already.
I guess it is time to start being more intentional with dating.
Yeah.
But
your time is valuable.
Yeah.
Your time is valuable, and you don't get it back.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to be intentional about your time. It's like, hey, this is where I'm putting my time and energy into, and anything that doesn't correlate with it, including a woman.
Yeah.
It's like, just because she attractive, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, hey, you got to bring more to the table. That doesn't, I'm past that. That doesn't woo me anymore. Like, oh my gosh,
she's gorgeous. Yeah, no brains. Don't help you out with your goals.
This woman, man, that's the one thing I'll say about Atlanta. These women will look flawless and literally have nothing. Share clothes, the whole nine. Like,
yeah, you gotta be careful. That's why I'm at the point now. I'm just being low key, going on a few dates and going from there. But ladies, it's levels. When it comes to dating me, it's levels. We're going through 3 steps.
I don't date right now.
You don't date right now, so you just out here focused on your goals.
Yeah, I'm in love.
Oh, you in love? Oh, that's why you talk like this, y'all. This brother's in love.
No, but it's not even that.
You gonna pop the question?
It's not yet. Nah, but it's not even that. It's just like, like I said before, it's like, don't waste your time. Like, we getting older, bruh. Like,
we not older till we 75.
And we getting older. This is the thing, right?
Yeah.
And like, this is like so real. It's almost like, dude, with the right woman around you, anything is possible. Yeah. Like, literally, like your foundation, like dealing with a plethora of women, like it's cool for bragging rights and all that, but it get old after a while. It's it just get old. And like no fella's gonna admit that, you know what I'm saying? Oh man,
no, they
try to look too cool for school. But it's like, bro, it's like it get old after a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't want to be out here lonely in your career. You don't want like
going home.
Thanksgiving you by yourself, Christmas you by yourself, all holidays you by yourself. You scrolling on the gram, you seeing everybody else. It's like, don't get me wrong, like move at your own space, move at your own speed, at your own accord. But yeah, it's like,
think about the long run.
Yeah, the long run is definitely everything.
Yeah, I definitely want that though. My goal is to get married, have a family and all that. But
you ever been in love?
You know what? I think I have not.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I only been in 2 relationships my whole life, and I'm still cool with both my exes, by the way. Cool as fuck. But I don't know if I've been like in a deep love. I had love for them, like something was to happen or if they needed help, I got you. But I haven't been in love yet. I'm looking forward to it.
I had 2 loves in my life.
2?
Yeah, my second one is my last one.
Ah, that's beautiful. Matter of fact, speaking of love, then, do you believe that you can have multiple of soulmates?
Throughout life or at the same time?
Throughout life, I'll say that.
Oh yeah, throughout life. Yeah. I would say, in my educated opinion, you get 2, maybe 3 real loves, and I'm talking about real love. Yeah. Like there's the first love. That's your first love. You feel what I'm saying? And then your second love, that's usually it. And we're talking about real love, you know what I'm saying? If the second one don't work, you got about 1 more whenever it comes.
3's a charm.
Yeah, I would say you get 1, 2, if you lucky, maybe 3. But outside of that, nah.
And I feel it. That's why I said my next relationship is my last one. I haven't been in a relationship since 2019. And that's why I said that situationship gets old. Like when you said earlier, a lot of guys don't admit it. I can admit it right now, y'all. Yeah, it's cool. Every now and then, you meet a new chick, et cetera, but you get tired of redoing that same cycle. Hey, what's your favorite color? What you doing? You know?
You get tired of meeting families and introducing yourself to mom and dad. Like, what? Man, we grown. Like, the brother of the family sizing you up. It's like, oh, you messing with my sister? Like, man,
yeah,
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I'm taking my time though, y'all. So, but my brother Cupid, my brother Culture's over here in love. So, what advice do you have for people out there that are single, right? And they're looking for love. They're looking to get to that level that you're at. What's your advice for them?
Follow your heart. Don't listen to any outside noise. Do what's best for you. Like, do what's best for you, no matter how the perception of the world says, no matter how corny it may look to the world. It's like, ain't nobody paying your bills, G. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, you keep your own lights on in your house. If you were homeless right now, how many people could you call? Why are you trying to impress all these people that genuinely do not care? It's like, yo, do what you love. Like, if there's a woman out there that you love and you genuinely love her, hey, shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. It's, dude, go get what you love. And if it doesn't work, at least you tried.
No, facts. No, and that feels good when you actually try. And if it doesn't work, I walk away with a good feeling. Like, I tried.
You know what that good feeling is? It's the feeling that the what if. You don't have to live with the what if anymore. It's like, because if you didn't try, now when you're older, you're looking back. And it ain't even got to be with a woman. It could just be with anybody.
Any situation.
You're looking back. It's like, what if I would have did that?
Brother.
And the part that annoys you the most, you'll never know.
You know what? Yeah, because when I was in nursing school, that's one thing. That's why I have no regrets in life, because I met a lot of old people. Yeah. And as I talk to them, like you said, they always say that if I was your age, I would have did this. What if, could have, all that shit.
Yeah, like you don't want to be like that. Sucks. Like they're really speaking out loud how they feel. It's like a what if sucks.
Yeah.
Like not being able to answer a question. Like, you know that feeling when it's the equivalent when you're in school and the teacher calls on you and you don't know the answer to the question.
You just sitting there like,
it sucks. Like, it genuinely sucks. And there's nothing you can do about it.
No regrets.
Yeah, it's like,
you gotta live with no regrets.
Yeah, I would tell anybody if they're single, no matter if you're a man, woman, if you single and there's somebody that you love, like, you don't come across true love every day, G. Like, if there's somebody who you truly love, go for it. No matter how it turn out, live with how it go. If it works out how you want, great. If not, at least you tried. Like, love in this world to get you far. You need more love going around in this evil world, for real.
That's beautiful. You know, I'm going to take that in, you know.
I'm
going to take it in and put it back out to the universe.
Absolutely.
That's a good tip. Let's move on to the next topic about Mr. P. Diddy.
Okay.
How do you feel about this P. Diddy situation? You think it's going to play out? You think it's going to rat on people? You think he's going to even get jail time? Or?
I'll tell you this.
Make it life, but yeah.
I'll tell you this. I have an unpopular opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not even just Diddy. Whenever, I mean, it is Diddy because we're talking about him, but in a general context, when people are going through something, like it could be the worst thing to the smallest thing, you should be cautious who you kick while they're down. You really should, and that's in no way. I want to be clear, just for the record. That's in no way, shape, or form me agreeing with anything he's accused of or anything like that.
Right.
It's just, hey, you should watch how you talk about a person when they're in a bad space, because who's to say tomorrow, which is very unlikely, who's to say tomorrow they come out, hey, he's been exonerated from all charges. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, like, you shouldn't kick a person
while they're down.
Yeah, you just shouldn't. Yep. It's like, now I will say from the way it's sounding, it's not a good situation that he's in. If he's found guilty on the things that he's been accused of, I hope he's punished to the fullest extent of the law. I watched the video of him and Cassie.
Yeah.
I thought it was sick. I just thought it was just horrible to see, like, a man like hawk a woman down, throw her to the ground, kick her, stomp on her. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. And that's the part where I say it's like, yo, he definitely should be punished to the fullest extent of the law. But even with me saying he should be punished to the fullest extent of the law, hey, I'm not going to kick that man while he down. You know why? Because I have things in my world I'm not proud of.
Yeah.
And the next person do too.
Yeah.
People aren't going to talk like that.
Yeah.
People ain't going to admit it.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, everybody has things that they go through.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you wouldn't want nobody to kick you if you was down. It's like, don't get me wrong, like, I ain't perfect. I ain't God. I just try to be the energy I want to receive. How I would want to be treated on if my life was going horrible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if my life was going horrible, hey, man, don't kick me, you know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. One may say, hey, he deserved to get kicked. He kicked Cassie, but it's like, I believe in Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really going to get too religious or anything up here, but it's like, yo, vengeance ain't mine. Like, vengeance is God's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I don't want to judge nobody. Hey, what that man going through, like I said, that Cassie video was sick. He should definitely be punished for that. And anything else that's proven that he did, he should be punished for. But I ain't gonna kick nobody while they down, because you never know. The world we live in, the world could change like that. Literally like that, bro.
Those are some great points you brought up.
I seen a video. One of my homeboys just posted a video last year. Everybody loved Diddy. Everybody loved him.
Yeah.
Like,
shit, less than a year ago.
dude, less than a year ago, everybody loved it. Everybody loved Diddy. It's like the world, like that, will change on you, and that it brings you back to why I say it's like, be the energy you want to receive. Hey, don't kick nobody while they down, because you never know how it'll end up unfolding.
No, yeah, you're right, and I agree. Truthfully, I didn't keep up with none of this stuff until recently. You know, I do Uber and Lyft out here a lot, and I didn't know, I mean, I heard about it. I saw the unfortunate video with Cassie that did maybe look him a little different. Like, damn, you did this on camera, but
you did it. Period
on camera. Period. Anyway, it goes. You know, I'm not with none of that stuff, hitting women, none of that. But it's just, when I saw that video, I ain't gonna lie, I did look him differently though. Yeah, you know, I did look him differently,
because you got to think, like, this is someone who, like, we're not gonna. This is Diddy, like he's a billionaire, like he's an icon in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you seeing this person in this form, it makes you look at this person differently. Like, how you got all this money, and you doing this. Like, even like when you hear some of the stuff he's accused of, it's like it's just like mind blowing, because it's like, yo, like, think of it like this is Diddy we talking about. Dude, we were just talking about how, like, for the right dollar with these women in general, I want to be clear, women in
specific.
general, in general, not all women. There's, you know what I'm saying, beautiful women out there that don't care about money, but for the most part, vast majority of women, for the right dollar, they're gonna do anything. You feel what I'm saying? When you Diddy, you got all of this money. How you out here? How you drugging women? Like, you ain't got to do that. And this is allegedly too, because I said I try to be fair across the board. You know what I'm saying? What's allegedly being said about him? It's like, if that is true, it's like, dude, you ain't got to do that. Like, dude, like, women will. It has nothing to do with you. Like, a woman will sleep with you just on the strength. Hey, I was able to sleep with him. Hey, now you upped her bragging rights to dudes. It's like, hey, what I'm gonna talk to you for? I just messed with such and such.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So it's like, that's the part where it's like, how are you drugging women? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Z.
You hear about the 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
That's some freaky shit. That's some freaky shit.
Hey, when I read that, I was like, wait a goddamn minute.
Because it's like, you sit here and it's like, all right, you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Okay. Well, I know you a freaky nigga. Inhumanly impossible for you to use all of these. So, okay, so there has to be a lot of people coming through here. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. And then Faze all up. Did you see his post?
He posted something?
He said, he was like, I get it. He was like, Diddy a freaky nigga. He was like, but we putting niggas in jail now for being freaky. You know, you're going and to be clear, that's not.
We joking.
Yeah, I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? This is just comedy at this point. But no, I think when you go as far as like beating up, like, hey, if you freaky, hey, get down how you get down. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Hey, I ain't about to put my mind around what was going down. It ain't none of my business. I wasn't there.
But, no, that's funny. You go to jail for being a freaky nigga.
No, that's what Faze Allah said. It's like, yo, he literally said in jail for being a freaky ass nigga. Like, but I mean, he was trolling. But the reality is, Diddy is sitting in jail in New York right now for allegedly drugging women. You know what I'm saying? Basically doing things to them against their will, you know what I'm saying, without their knowledge, amongst a list of other things as well, assault, etc. Yeah, like I said, the video with Cassie, it was horrible. It definitely made me view him differently. I pray for Cassie, and I hope everything with her is okay as far as her mental health as well. And with Diddy, like I said, it'll be interesting to see how the charges unfold. And like I said, if he's proven guilty, I hope he's punished to the fullest extent of the law. Because if you were really drugging women and, you know what I'm saying, doing things against them, against their own will, like, that's not cool for you or anybody. The more interesting part, seeing how it's going to go, for as your next question, I think he's gonna tell.
Yeah.
I see him telling. I don't think he's gonna get hit how people think he's gonna get hit.
I feel the same way.
Because he's gonna tell.
Yeah, yeah.
And you gotta think
Allegedly.
the information allegedly, right? 1,000 bottles of baby oil. We can only speak on what we know, right? You have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. They said the feds confiscated numerous amounts of recordings of these quote unquote freak offs that he had. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta think. It's like drug talk one-on-one on the street. It's like, hey, you bust this dude. Okay. Next thing you know, he like, hey, look, we gonna give you life in prison, man. Hey, look, we know you the small fish though. Like you're just the face here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we want the big fish. We want where this money is really coming from, who's really doing X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
I definitely see him. It's gonna get ugly.
Oh man,
it's definitely gonna get.
This ain't gonna be no just little light case.
No, because you gotta think. Think of who you have to be to go to a Diddy party. If you're a guy, woman, all you gotta do is look good, right?
Yeah.
To be a guy to go to a Diddy party, you have to have a certain level of status.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? A certain level of status, certain level of money. That's ball players, football players, artists, producers, DJs, etc. Right?
Right.
So he go in that room. Hey, look, I'll tell on this person X, Y, and Z. It's gonna get ugly for a lot of people because now it's gonna be said, hey, who was all there?
So you feel like it's going like if I'm going down, y'all going down with me.
I feel like it's gonna be New Jack City when Wesley Snipes was sitting when he was sitting on the stand. Like it's literally gonna be. I don't think he's gonna get hit as hard. Like he's definitely gonna take a hit.
Yeah.
But the only way he is going to see the light of day again, he gonna have to start talking. He's definitely gonna have to start talking, and with him talking, is going to ruin a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people, because once people get, all it is a domino effect. Hey, he get to talking, it's over with.
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, from the Diddy situation, like I told you from the jump, him hit on Cassie, off rip, terrible, wrong. He probably did it multiple times. All right, we see that one. Honestly, I thought he's going to take, if it gets bad, like you said, he's definitely going to put some more names out there, because in order for the stuff to happen, they had to build a case. A person like Diddy, you ain't about to just see him do one thing and go after him. They had to build a case behind the scenes, you know?
Nah.
So we'll see. And it took them a while to arrest him. You know what's that? It took them.
They was building a case.
Building a case. So
they was building a case.
Yeah. They must have something, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I mean, the feds ain't just running in anybody's crib.
No.
Like that's like me calling, hey Justin, hey, feds just tore my whole apartment apart. Bruh, what the hell you into? Bruh, they not just.
I didn't do nothing.
You know how many people it is in the feds? Not like the
Homeland Security.
Yeah, not like just the local police. Oh, they kicked in your door. No, dude, the federal FBI. Dude done raided your whole situation. They ain't coming for you and you ain't did nothing. Like, and I think what they got like a 97 conviction rate.
Yeah.
You know, an interview you should watch is the Irv Gotti interview, with the whole Murder Inc. and 50 Cent thing.
Oh, I didn't. What's it about?
When he went to basically, Murder Inc. They got cracked by the feds, and basically they were saying that a drug dealer was funding their business. You see what I'm saying? And then Irv Gotti and all of them who ran Murder Inc. This was Ja Rule's producer. Yeah,
I was just thinking. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So pretty much they had to go up against the Fed. Basically, they were saying that you're operating as a music enterprise, but this is really being funded by this person who we know is a drug dealer.
Dirty money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they fought it. Long story short, and you can look it up too. It's really a dope interview. But yeah, they said he was being funded by I ain't gonna say dude name out of respect to 50 Cent. Hey, I'm a fan of 50 Cent anyway. But no, the dope interview, I think it was about Drink Champs. But anyway, he took it to trial and he won. But with him winning, he said that financially it broke him.
Oh, yeah.
Because he said, you know what I'm saying, he could have took the offers they was throwing at him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when it came down to it, he had enough money to beat it. But financially it broke him.
Mm-hmm.
And he never recovered. Like, that's even like Murder Inc. now. They took Murder out of the record label. Now it's just the Inc.
I was about to say, was it the Inc?
When Lloyd came out, if you look at Lloyd first, his like album cover, it says the Inc. It doesn't say Murder Inc.
I'm gonna look.
Literally look it up. It says the Inc. It doesn't say that. It used to be Murder Inc.
You know, as a kid, I had a different mindset about Murder Inc. I was like, why did he name it Murder Inc? He's telling on himself.
Yeah, because people are nuts.
Right.
Like,
that's just giving it away.
Yeah.
Let's see, Lloyd. Lloyd ain't dropped albums since 2018. He's probably one of his old albums. Let me go look at it.
Yeah, if you look at his cover, you'll see it.
Universal. Here I go looking at Lloyd.
I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna say the Inc.
M.I. I go look at the man, but yeah.
Or even look right here. If you go to Apple Music, watch this. Apple Music. If you type in Southside, look.
Because it showed me the UMG. It didn't show me like the record label.
Look what it say on top of his name.
Oh. The Inc. It really says that.
Yeah. It used to be Murder Inc. But after the case was settled, basically trying to go a straight line, they put Inc.
Wow.
Instead of Murder Inc. You
got to be careful out here, man. If you move in that type of way, man, you don't want.
50 Cent buried him.
Well, yeah, he kind of he buried Ja Rule's career.
Bro, he buried that, man. Like 50 Cent's success story is like, is dope. Like, when you ever see anybody just come from trials and tribulations, someone that's not supposed to make it, someone who everybody counted out, and they just, man, 50 Cent's story is dope. If you don't know 50 Cent's story, go research it.
I read his Hustle Harder book. It was really good, you know. And 50 Cent, like you said, very successful man. You know, he just came off a tour in the Vest Fest in Atlanta. He's making moves. He's going to continue making moves.
Man, I think they said he owned like the second most amount of land in Shreveport, Louisiana now.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, because they got that big studio out there, that production studio. Yeah, 50 Cent definitely doing his thing. He's getting the credit too.
What you speaking of speaking of Diddy, bro, 50 Cent been trolling the soul out that man.
I know, man. He been trolling before this shit even happened. He was saying a lot of stuff years ago.
Bro. So what do you think? What do you think the issue is between them?
You know what? I just know from what I see on social media. I guess Diddy kept on trying to take 50 Cent shopping or something like that, and then 50 Cent was against it. That's what I seen on social media. Maybe deeper behind that, you know. Ain't
no grown man taking no other grown man.
That's what 50 Cent was saying. He said, "What kind of grown man taking another grown man shopping?" Right. And then he kept on talking about that on Instagram, and then 50 Cent just been roasting him ever since. And that was like 10 years ago.
What do you speaking of the Diddy situation, what do you think about Young Thug?
Oh, him and his I think he's going to end up getting out of jail.
I think they're trying to break him at this point.
They're like, now they're just trying to break
financial him. It's almost like okay. I think they wanted him to plead out.
They want him to be okay.
They thought if they kept him long enough, he would just plead out. But I think it's getting to a point now where it's like, you ain't never seen a case go this long, bro. It's like, at this point, y'all are literally, y'all are a person on a boat with a hook hoping to catch a fish. Like,
I agree. I watched a few clips and the judge even looked kind of annoyed. Like, come on.
But the thing is, what they're doing now, they're, in my opinion, of course, none of us know, but in my educated opinion, from as long as we're talking about almost 3 years, you feel what I'm saying, that he's been on trial. It's like, I think financially they're trying to break him at this point. I think going into it, they was like, hey, we gonna throw, and it's not even a federal case. That's the difference between Diddy and Thug. Diddy is a federal case. Oh. Yeah, Young Thug isn't federal. That's state.
Oh, he don't get out of that. Now Diddy's case is deeper in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's federal.
That's federal case.
Thug,
State.
his is state. What they're trying to do, in my opinion, they call it a RICO. You feel what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you see Gunna done already got out. How long has Gunna been out now?
Over
it's
a
like
year.
I think they thought they were going to break Thug, and they thought they would get him to plead out X, Y, and Z. He's not pleading out, and I'm not insinuating that he's done anything wrong either. None of us know, but I think at this point now, seeing how long a trial, but it don't take 3 years to find out if somebody did something. Respectfully, it don't. It's like, y'all know if he did it. Say if y'all found him guilty. If not, but at this point, they're gonna drag that case. They're like, all right, we can't get you in this cell that much longer. All right, hey, this gonna cost you about $50 more million. So
yeah, so they trying to drain him financially, but little do they know he has a lot of people backing him though.
No, I think
there's a lot of people helping him out behind the scenes.
I could tell you right now, if Thug got out to the thing is, financially they can break him, but this hasn't done nothing but make him more popular.
I was just saying, made him,
If he gets out tomorrow and announces a tour, it's selling out in a week.
Yeah. You see what happened with Gunna guy? He came out with those hits, So, yeah, Thug, I think he'd be good. If he really did something horrible as they say he did, he would have been in jail already. It's been 3 years, down there about to be 4.
Yeah, y'all holding him in this county jail. Like, man. Free Thug, man.
Yeah.
It's almost in the essence. I try not to be biased in the essence. Like, hey, if you did the crime, do the time.
Right.
It looked like he ain't did it.
I did, because if he did it, it'd be full blown proof and it'd be over with.
Hey, but here you go. You ready for the smoke?
Go ahead.
You can only release one today. Who you releasing, R. Kelly or Diddy?
Listen, man.
You can only release one. You gotta release
Diddy
one.
or R. Kelly watching this video, this is off entertainment. I don't know y'all personally. I just know the headlines.
R. Kelly.
Okay.
Mind you, let's foresee, not speaking into existence, but let's say foresee in the future, Diddy is found guilty. If I'm giving my personal opinion too, I do think he's guilty. Like, you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil, you a freaky motherfucker, yo. Put it like this: if somebody told me he was drugging somebody, really, the nigga that got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. So, public opinion, I think he did it. But
I'll tell you who I release, believe it or not. Unpopular opinion. I don't agree with what none of these people are doing, y'all. Don't be trying to stick shit on me, all right? But I will release R. Kelly over Diddy. That nigga made some good music too. And he can help Ronald Isley drop more music.
No. But you gotta explain it though. You can't just say, why would you release Kels over Diddy?
All right, number one.
I think they're both in their 50s, right?
Oh yeah, Diddy 54, R. Kelly around that age, 59.
He pushes
like
60.
Yeah. Number one, we've already seen on our own 2 eyes, Diddy put his hands on another woman. So that off rip, that canceled you for me right there. Now R. Kelly, he was a nasty nigga too. You're wrong, but
there's levels to the nasty though. Like hear me though. It's almost like Diddy. R. Kelly was messing with young girls.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because Aaliyah was like 16.
Diddy, he was a freaky nigga who was drugging the woman too. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's kind of like, now that I'm even saying it though, one kind of doesn't outweigh the other, because you was messing with underage woman, that's sick as hell. Mm-hmm. But then you over here, drugging these women were grown, but you was drugging them. Yeah. They both sick.
Yeah.
So so you releasing R. Kelly?
Keep them both locked up. I'm releasing R. Kelly just for the music, brother. Go inside your house, get some of age women, and have fun. All right,
man. R. Kelly get out. Hey, man, he has to stay in a confined home.
Yeah,
a confined home. You're on house arrest the rest of your life.
Oh yeah. They both was horrible. Though.
And any visitors, you have to have your visitor list sent to the You have to have FBI cameras in this house 24/7. If I could release either or, I honestly can't say. And if
I have to pick one. You gotta pick one, bro.
No. So I mean, if I had to release one, it's Diddy was drugging women, but then also that video with him and Cassie, like, it just...
I tell that video, man. Yeah.
Dude, that... Seeing another man, like, just do a woman like that is, like, mind-boggling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that, like, seeing it on camera like that, like, he real life was stomping on that woman. Like,
I'm telling you, when I seen that, that was it for me, bro. I don't believe in putting my hands on a woman at all in any situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk away, get my car, and drive off and leave you there.
Yeah.
You know, but that was
there's
that was
nothing a woman could ever do to make me swing on her. Like, that's just like... But it all goes back to how you was raised, too, because, I mean, it literally all goes back to how you was raised. Like, it goes back to how you was raised. I mean... He
must have saw that shit growing up then or something, or somebody must have did to him as well. You never know that, you know what I mean? It's all about... It's actually, a lot of the trauma comes from your childhood, they say.
It goes back to how you was raised. I'm telling you, it's like, with me, I didn't grow up seeing my dad put his hands on my mother. You know, I didn't grow up... I didn't see, you know what I'm saying, this wasn't my upbringing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why now, as an adult, I could say, hey, I wasn't raised like that. Like, I don't put my hands on women, you know what I'm saying? So that's why when I see other men put their hands on women, it's like,
Yep, cool. Fuck out of here. Get them out of here. Yeah, I feel the same exact way. So which one you picking to release? You can't just word the question now.
If I had to, I'll release Kels.
Yeah.
With the understanding you're on solitary confinement the rest of your life. You're out for musical purposes only. You are out for musical purposes only.
Yep. But hey, just drop the music.
No, but even R. Kelly though, just how we said about Thug.
Yeah.
Dude, if R. Kelly got released today,
and went on tour,
and he announced, hey, I'm about to go on a 50-city tour, bro, it's selling out. It is selling out.
He was doing like mini concert before he went to jail. He was doing like mini shows and they were selling out.
It is selling out. I'm telling y'all right now, if R. Kelly got out of jail today, he cannot write a song the rest of his life. Dude, he goes on tour. It's selling out.
Yep.
1,000%.
How many years R. Kelly got? 35 years, something like that?
Man, I thought he got life.
No, I thought, let me see.
35 years the same as life.
Because he's already like, what, 50, 60?
Yeah. 35 years, that's the same as life. I mean, that's even now.
He's sentenced to 30 years. And let's see how old R. Kelly is right now. R. Kelly is currently, let's see, 57. He already served about, well, I think 3 of those years. Oh, he can possibly like be in his late 80s.
Man, R. Kelly ain't getting out.
Let's see how many more years he got. He got 27 more years.
The only way R. Kelly getting out is if he get a presidential pardon.
Yeah. Trump may get on one.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy though?
He gave Wayne one before, I think, or who was it? Somebody, Roddy Ricch, one of those rappers. Let me look it up real quick. But go ahead.
You wanna know what's crazy? Yeah. Hey. Hey, that's really a chess move for real. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Hey, y'all really want to get a vote? Release R. Kelly.
Hey, real quick. Donald Trump gave Lil Wayne and Kodak Black pardons. Fun fact of the day. But yeah, I don't know about that, man. This political season's annoying.
If they release R. Kelly, I'm telling you, that would change a whole election for both parties. Kamala release him, you won. Trump release him, oh my gosh. Hey,
Trump release R. Kelly.
You think the black people mess with Trump now? He released R. Kelly, oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. You'll see. How you think the election about to play out? Without getting too involved into the political assumptions.
I mean, I think I was raised as a Democrat, I would say.
Yeah.
I think Kamala gonna win. Like if I just had to roll the dice right now, who I think gonna win, Kamala gonna win. Trump, I lost I lost everything for Trump when he told everybody during COVID to go drink bleach. Like, he told everybody it was okay to go drink bleach.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, are y'all serious right now? Y'all really gonna listen to this man because he Donald Trump? He told, oh yeah, hey, you jump off this building right now, I promise you'll make it in the next life. Oh, I bet I will.
I mean, my man was talking about people eating cats and dogs. So I think Trump, from this, I'm not telling who I'm voting for. You know, I'm just gonna speak. Trump he's just gonna say what the hell he wants to say, and that's one thing I do respect about him. He says whatever the fuck he wants to say. Kamala's very educated though, you know.
The way he get people to believe him,
yeah,
dude.
They be like, yeah.
No, I see how he's rich.
Yeah,
like I see
he's
how
a businessman.
He's rich. He can sell salt to a slug.
Yep.
That man, dude, he could put grape in a cup and tell you it's wine.
Yeah.
Like that dude, he can sell. He can.
Yep.
I look, even if I don't agree with you, it's like
you can't deny it.
I see how you're rich. Hey, you can really sell some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what he does. And I told my mom that when he first was running for president, I'm like, he a businessman. That's how he's getting these people. He knows how to sell a dream, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it's not going to work this time because how last time ended off, it was like, all right, you know, the Capitol and shit, the shit you were saying on the stage, you know? I think, I don't know who's going to win this. I think Kamala does have it. But I'm in California. California's very liberal, so obviously she's gonna win out here. I'm not sure how it is back at home and everything.
Yeah, I think she's gonna win by a landslide. I think Trump. I seen something today that Trump was like, if he didn't win, he's not gonna run again in the future.
Yeah,
like I don't.
Trump is 80. What? Damn near 80 years old. Like, when we think about that, we really have leaders in office that's 80 plus. Like, you know what I mean? I have grandparents that's 80 plus years old. I can't imagine them choosing what our future is going to look like.
Yeah.
I feel like there should definitely be an age requirement, I feel. Like how they have an age requirement to get in there to be a president. They need a age requirement to, hey, you too damn old. go sit down and retire,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Joe Biden, peace and respect, brother. But it's...
He knew it though. He was tired. He was like, "Man, I'm out."
Yeah,
this
you could
election.
tell like when he was slurring over his speech. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're just like you want. Hey, pivot real quick, bro. I seen the sickest thing yesterday.
I heard somebody yelling. Yeah,
well,
what you see?
I seen the sickest thing on Western Avenue.
We got her. We get the sun going down. But go ahead.
I seen a woman scrubbing her vagina from the fire hydrant water.
That sounds like L.A.
The water from the
that must be painful though.
She not like it was the water, and she had like a cloth and and she was using the water from the fire hydrant. I'm talking about pants down on the street, people driving by. I'm like,
you know, that's one thing about LA, I will say. It's a beautiful city, but it could be a weird, wicked city sometimes. Like, I just seen some shit like that, too. I'm pretty sure y'all hear that in the background right now, somebody yelling. That's why I was looking over there before. I heard some shit.
Say no to drugs.
You know, that's what it really is. Shout out to the mental health people. I know people out there are going through things, but a lot of these people are just on drugs, man. And I see them, like, I never saw nobody do crack until I moved to LA. I was in Hollywood.
I ain't never seen nobody have withdrawals to LA.
Yeah.
Never.
You gotta, hey, LA definitely opened my eyes up. Speaking on LA before you wrap it up, one thing about LA, it shows me all levels of life here. You know what I mean? You see it everywhere, but you really see it out here. You see the lowest to the lowest, the highest to the highest. And don't get it twisted. Some of that high life, they be on their last dollar. But you see all levels of life. And it kind of shows you, you know, shit, where do you want to go? Do you want to go up? Do you want to go down? Do you want to stay in the middle? You know, because you see the richest of the richest out here, the poorest of the poor. You see normal people living a regular life, you know. And also the best thing about LA is the creativity out here, y'all. Besides all the negative stuff we was talking about, it's a lot of creative people out here, and everybody is striving to do something. So if you really want to get up and get to it, you just gotta get up. Like Q, for example, this guy inspires me. He just moved here 6 months ago, and before he moved here, he was like, I'm gonna come out there, I'm gonna throw an event, I'm gonna give $1,000 away. And I'm like, well, he did shit in Atlanta, so I don't see why he won't do it. This guy, was that 3 weeks ago now? 3 weeks ago, he threw his first event in LA, packed the place out, and gave away $1,000 prize. So that's the prime example.
Just what I said.
Yeah.
Literally. I think like there's power of words.
Yeah.
I'll tell anybody like as we wrap up, words is so powerful. The power of the tongue it's wild.
Facts.
You can literally speak something into existence. As cliche as it sounds, you can literally speak into existence. You can do anything you put your mind to. Just make sure your mindset is right. Focus on your bag. And yeah, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to.
Shit, you did it. That's why I got the videos on my phone. I was like, this guy really came out here with no following, like out here, no like networking, built his own dynasty.
I knew him. I ain't know nobody else. I knew him.
Facts.
You know the vibes.
Right, keep it going there, man.
Absolutely.
But with that being said, until next time, let them know your IG, where to find you, and all that stuff.
My Instagram is Do It For The Culture, spell culture with the letter Q. I appreciate y'all. And shout out to my big brother, Justin, man. Keep striving and keep being great, brother.
Yes, sir.
You know the vibes.
Well, with that being said, ladies, young boys, girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire, spread greatness. We out of here, y'all.
You know the vibes. Peace and blessings.